Hey guys, welcome back to the Interceptor. We are here with war number 10, yes, of season 44, and Matrix has matched up against DShow. I forgot to change the title. Let me change the title right now while I'm putting on a boost. I forgot to update the opponent. There we go. And I'm able to clear all my fights at once. I only used 20% boost here because I didn't think I had that tough of a war. And also they were expiring, and I don't have that many 30%, and I want to save at least like 4 or 5 for next season. But we are on Path 5, Section 1 here. We have this Chavez, and then Kate Bishop is on the next node. And if I recall this war correctly, I have a fair few number of stealthy fights in this war. I think this is the war where I have like 5, sounds right. This is America Chavez, and normally when I've been taking this fight, I'm given a white mags pre-fight, but in this fight, I was not. That's fine. I don't need it really. It just means that at the beginning of the fight, like one time, I have to just sit back and wait for an extra 3-4 seconds. It doesn't really greatly affect this fight in any way. And this time I do actually remember to put my slow on. Trying to bait the SP1 here, there I parried, so I didn't activate Dex. Did it again. And she's just not throwing the special here. She's finally going to throw it, and I'm going to parry it so that I don't activate my Dex. We get our slow up here, and now at this point the fight is over. Also, I should mention that I got to bring Cassie and Hood today. I prefer to use Silk over Cassie, and whenever I have the option, I always choose Silk, but Silk was banned this war. This fight here, this is probably the fight I was most scared of this war, even though it's only a rank 4 Kate Bishop. And the reason that I'm scared of it is because I have no way to get an opening unless... Okay, oh, sorry. Pause. I have no way to get an opening without a Wags pre-fight here unless I intercept. So I made the decision off the start of the fight, I did use an invuln, that I'm going to parry her and hit to intentionally get like reverse stunned and take a few hits, and then after that I can parry freely to put up my miss. So I only have to take one combo at the start of the fight, which is completely fine because she only hits me 4 times. So I actually only lose, I only took 1 hit worth of damage. And now I have slow up, so now I can freely parry her for the rest of the fight. And then here I can't quite throw my SP1 yet, so there I used a heavy for the knockdown. I am very comfortable with countering her SP1. I've done it a lot. Here I gotta get the slow back up. There we go, and you'll notice I can freely parry like that, bait and counter the SP1 again. And at this point, I'm not going to get back to my SP1, so I'm just going to kill without the precision. Probably only lost about 10 seconds because it's probably about a 30-second fight, 35-second fight if I had gotten that precision up, but I knew I would lose it due to the way that the counter works. Or actually, it wasn't guaranteed, but like I had an evade activate, you know what I mean? And also right here, I'm going to be stupid, and I'm going to use Cassie for this I Doom, so it's just going to be a long fight because I can't get that many power stings, because anytime that he throws the SP1, he activates his aura, and you can't counter it with a heavy, or he'll resist your heavy attack. But I just figured I only have one other Cassie fight, so I wanted to use her here to kind of like lower the risk of like me having to use potions for stealthy. But yeah, like I said, it's gonna be a long fight. It's gonna be about 2 minutes. Also, there's 1 or 2 times that I am going to eat the there I thought I was at an SP1, unfortunate. There's 1 or 2 times I'm going to eat the SP1, and then there, unfortunately, he has my my power stings expired. But yeah, we are going to slowly get this fight down. But we're going to get hit a couple times, and we just can't get any power sings up, you know? So that part's a little bit annoying. Also, it seems that every single time he holds his special right until his aura expires, and then he throws it instantly. It's weird. But yeah. Here, I was trying to wait it out so that I could get a few charges in. No, actually there, I countered with the SP1. The first 2 hits landed. The 3rd hit missed. And then the rest hit his block. Which is just awesome. Oh, what a good game. And here, after a minute and a half, we eat a whole SP1 to the face. Still very healthy, though. I will admit that. Still very healthy. There I activate my poison when I didn't really have... Yeah, there I get parried. When I didn't really have any charges built up, so I knew the poison was going to be really short, but here is the place where you should use your poison. Yeah, there we go. I did that correctly. But bad matchup. And I know this is a bad matchup, but my brain... There's something wrong with my brain for this game where every single time that I'm about to go into a fight and I'm choosing who to use, my brain just turns off. And I don't know why it does this, but it just does that. My brain turns off and I use the wrong champion. But it happened there. Here we have 2 back-to-back hood fights, so I'm going to use 1 SP1 boost for them both. But I'm going to be taking off Mystic Dispersion because the second fight is a Gorr, and if I learned anything from last season when I died to Gorr because I had Mystic Dispersion on, don't have Mystic Dispersion on versus Gorr. The highest you want to put it is like level 2, level 3. I think in this one I don't even put it to level 3. I think I stop at level 2 because that's how scared I am of Gorr after the traumatizing events of last season. Where I died only because I went to level 3, yeah. Where I died only because I forgot to take MD off. This fight, not gonna be perfect. I'm going to forget about the shrugging from his Sig ability one time in this fight, and I'm gonna land a parry, expect that it stunned him, and then take a hit because of it. But other than that, it's pretty clean. This is on the rich get richer node, so as long as I have my invisibility, I'm not going to be, or he's not going to be gaining power. And when I remove his power gains, I'm actually going to be gaining power passively. Like right here, I'm gaining power passively because I have more buffs. Also, for some reason, I forgot what I was going to say. Sorry. Yeah, there. That's what it was. For some reason, I chose not to counter that fight, or to counter that with a medium and then throw the SP2. I just threw the SP2. And you'll notice that I charged heavy early there. I knew it wouldn't kill, but right here at the end of the fight, I'm going to be doing parry light combos because I want to kill the last 12% without using any more bullets because I want to save every single bullet I have for the next fight, for the Gorr fight. I just want to be 100% sure that I don't run out. And there we're up to 32, but as I told you earlier in the fight, there was one time I forgot about the shrug off, and it was right there. So we are going to move to Island A. And yeah, when I went into that Vision fight, I forgot about this Sasquatch fight. I forgot I had to take this again because I take this every war. This time it's only an R4. Usually it's a rank 2 7-star. The difference in health pool is about 120k. So this one has 120k less health. But the fight itself isn't any different. It's just faster. So I didn't bother to heal stealthy up to full. When I take this fight in War 11, it goes real bad. Not like death bad, but bad. Doing my regular thing with the lights. And because I forgot the order of my fights, that just means that I'm going to have to use 1 extra SP1 boost, which isn't that big of a deal. It's completely fine. Here... Don't know why I didn't do more hits. Oh, because I was waiting to see if Unstoppable triggered. Right. But I don't have Mr. Scorpion on the team this time. So I can't pause the slow. So I have to consciously remember to reapply it. And then here, I realize I don't really need to bait a special because this Sassy is just dead. So, oh no, I do bait an SP2, but this combo is going to kill. So yeah, like I said, that fight goes a lot faster than a rank 2 on that node. But also for this war, I'm less boosted. So it would be even faster if I were fully boosted. We have this fight here. This is Nova. Not Nova. Gorr. A rank 2 unduped Gorr, which is bold, to say the least. But we're healing up Cassie because she is the fight right after this. And if I have to use another SP1 boost here, I want that SP1 boost to also last for the next fight. But in this fight, I'm actually going to push Gorr to 2 bars of power. Also, he is terrible about throwing his SP1 in this fight. He just won't throw it. It's so annoying. And I push him to SP2 once by accident, but he literally spends 10 seconds throwing a special most times. It's ridiculous. But yeah, that's it. I have to just bait SP1s there. Yeah, this is where I accidentally pushed to SP2. I didn't think that would push. It did. Gonna eat the SP2 because, you know, why not? Why not eat the SP2? And at this point, I have to bait SP1s, and this is where the AI gets really bad, and I'm almost going to have my bullets expire at one point. Not yet, but it's going to come up in a bit. I'm not going to get hit again, but yeah, I almost lose my bullets right here. My bullets are going to get under a quarter. They're at like a 1/6 duration, and I don't want to lose them at this point because if they expire on their own, they actually do less damage than if I activate them with the heavy. And here, look at how close I get to them expiring. It's crazy. Here, I activate my invisibility again. I need to get to SP2 here, so I go for the striker, and then I'm going to go in for a combo. Throw the SP2, get me back to an SP2, dash back, throw the SP2, and now all I need to do is throw a heavy. I have so many charges, it's way overkill. That burst damage did 220k. But yeah, Gorr goes down. That is a very safe fight with Hood. I just played it badly, to be clear. But I have one fight left before the boss island, and then I again have that Mysterio on 49 I have to take. And I can't remember if the boss is mine this war. Wait, I had 8 fights. 1, 2, 3. No, I'm not taking the boss. There's 3 mini boss islands and then 1 on the final island. This is a rank 1 7-star duped Wong on Hazard Shift. And I use Stealthy here. Oh, I thought I used Cassie. Am I gonna use... Why did I use an Invuln? I am using Stealthy. Okay. Yeah, both Stealthy and Cassie take this fight very well. I guess I was just I just wanted a faster fight, so I went for Stealthy. Nothing can really go wrong in this fight. Even the burst damage that you would receive from countering his SP1 or like hitting him in general when he has a bunch of charges, even that gets countered by the global. So there's really nothing in this fight that can go wrong. I'm going to be healing from Hazard Shift the whole fight. I now get up my Precision. I have not yet gotten up my Fury, but I am going to get it in like right after I beat this SP2. It's not going to be unblockable, obviously. So I just block it. Block the first hit, dex the rest. But now here I realize I have to get up my slows. And this is also on the Conflictor mini-boss. But we're going to be stopping most of the power gain with our Withers. So it's really not annoying. It's just like you have to reparry at the start of the fight. That's really the only thing. There he activates the Unstoppable and the power gain. We shut down the power gain. But at this point I just go for the kill. I know that killing Wong when he's over a bar of power puts that crossfight on you where your next opponent starts with a Fury and they power gain to an SP1 at the start of the fight. But because it's Mysterio and I don't really care if he throws SP1 or SP2, I decided to ignore that. This is only a rank 1. I take this fight again in War 11, the war after this, and it's a rank 2 again, like I've taken several times this season. But I have an invuln up here, so I have to switch it out for an advanced power boost. In hindsight, that invuln was kind of wasted, but I was a little bit worried about Wong getting to SP3, so I was just being safe. But we've seen this fight. This one goes decently well, not as well as it goes next war, but yeah. Oh no, wait, actually this is the one where it gets a little bit sketchy, because I'm in my own corner. Luckily I don't activate Dex there. I activate the miss, and I forgot that my no, I did get my precision. Sorry. Maybe my evade didn't trigger and I just took hits. But yeah, here he's not throwing heavies, so I barely got that reapply off during the miss, because if the miss had expired, then I would have had to consume another one of my charges to get it back up. There I bait a heavy, trying to just delay the application of the next slow so that I save my charges. Here, bait another heavy, gonna push to this SP2. Not quite, but I have to activate another slow. Activate this SP2. Yeah, this fight doesn't go as well as I thought, but it definitely does not go as bad as some of the other fights I've had on this node. So, especially last world when I died to this node, although it wasn't a Mysterio. And that's it for my fights. I did not take this Mojo boss. Someone else took it. But I'm just moving up to it. And yeah, that's it. That is all for this video. And I paused. Okay, there we go. Pause. We did win this war, although it was very close. We won with a score of 9-8. However, we had the tiebreaker on fight time. So we could have died another time and still won the war. But we are now 5-5 on the season, and I have 2 deaths total personally, and my PSR is at 74 out of 76. And again, I forgot to check the percentage. What percentage is that? It's 97% still, so it hasn't gone up yet. It'll go up next war, because spoiler alert, I don't die in next war. So since I died in the very last fight of War 9, my Deathless streak is only the fights from this war, which is 8 fights. And yeah, that's all for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next war or the next video. Bye.